Let's see. Do you care about their well-being? Do you care about their big dreams? Or just worry about one thing? Do you go out your way to help? Can you step out of yourself? Or do you just want what's under their belt? It's one of them feelings you felt. It's your deep heart. I know you call them sweetheart, but are you playing your sweet part? Listening when she talk. His ride if he walk. Apologize when it's your fault. Even when it's a seesaw, you love them, then you resolve.
This is love.
Hey, this DJ Dika.
And Miss Vicky in the house. Hey, fam.
How y'all doing? So, Miss Vicky usually asks me how I'm doing, so I'm going to flip the script and ask Miss Vicky how she doing.
I'm doing well. I'm just trying to no, let me take that. Just like we said, we're not going to say that sorry word. My extra word is try. No word, I can't use that word. And if I use it, I'm going to catch myself.
Well, Miss Vicky, I'm confused because we talked about that and you said you didn't even want to say try. So.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to say that word.
Okay.
So I'm saying that
we need to do a show of words we should not say. Okay.
I'm attempting to not wear myself out.
Amen.
I have 2 days off right now.
Amen.
So I'm not going to say forever. In the future, God got some stuff going on, and I'm lining my heart up with Him and everything.
Amen, amen. Y'all hear her?
Lining up with my desires, and everything is just gonna unfold because I'm starting to get insight on what He wants me to do.
Man, did Miss Vicky go to church today?
However, what I'm saying is how the weekend come. Those of you that work 9 to 5s or whatever, work through the weekend, you have your weekends off. But it seemed like we don't have enough time in the day.
No, we don't.
And so, I started my day off walking on the Culver City Hill. So, the Culver City Stairs, those of you who know are familiar with that. But anyway, I started my day off with that. But I have a bucket load of things this weekend. And guess what else? It's Super Bowl Sunday. Hey, Super Bowl Sunday. So, yeah.
Man. Looking forward to that. On that note, hot off the press, tunnel vision, hot off the press. When we say hot off the press, we just talk about what's going on in the news. So, last Sunday, so technically it's a week from today. Last Sunday, number one, good. I'm gonna start off with the good. Last Sunday, number one, my godson, Vicky's son, Joseph Allen Ballard, made 20. And he really think he grown. I have to tell him a couple times, you're not grown yet. But in his mind, he is. And I've been making him 21 for the last 2 years. So, he'll finally...
The last of the Mohicans.
Yes, the last of the flock. Mm-hmm. And then, sad note, to be respectful, I know some people are mourning. I'm still having my moment, but I haven't been able to cry yet. I guess I should be happy, but I know people that have. But anyway, we're talking about Kobe Bryant was in a helicopter accident with 6 other people, and his daughter was with him, and they were on their way to her basketball.
It was actually 9 people altogether.
Oh,
so
thank you.
It was 7 other people.
Okay, thank you for helping me out. So anyway, he was on his way to the basketball game with his daughter.
Outside of his daughter.
Yes. As I was saying, he was on his way to a basketball game with his daughter and the other teammates that were with them. And, the helicopter crashed. So we're still waiting. They have been talking about it on the news. We're still waiting for a confirmation. But one thing that came out was due to the weather. The pilot was very experienced. But anyway, we just want to send our love and our prayers up for Vanessa and the rest of the family and the whole Laker family. We're not going to dismiss, Laker fans at all. So everybody has a different perspective. And on that same note, also in the news pertaining to Kobe Bryant, it was talked about a reporter, I'm just going to give you highlights. I won't go into detail because I'm still researching it. That a reporter got suspended. I do believe it was from the Washington Post because she shared about, something that happened in Kobe's life. Accused of raping someone. And on that note, I just glad that Kobe and Vanessa were able to patch their marriage up. Come together and make it work, and they made 4 children later. Any more comments you want to make?
It's just a sad time that we lost Kobe. However, I thank God that he left a lot of good memories.
Yes.
He left memories of how courageous he was and how positive he was. And matter of fact, when he passed on a positive note in his life. It wasn't like he was out there trying to take somebody's life. He wasn't out there strung out on drugs or abusing anyone, his family or even his wife. He was all about family and setting an example for his peers as well as his children. So for me, I'm sad about Kobe and his daughter passing. However, I chose to look at the positive part of his life, because at the end of the day, Kobe knew that we had to move on with our life. And I know that walking around sad is not going to help me to be able to, be that example like he was, in the way that I'm supposed to be an example. So that's what I chose to do. I don't consume myself with a lot of the information that's going on. A lot of people are sharing about how they feel about Kobe. And that's the same thing that happened with Michael Jackson and others. People had to go through their mourning, and everybody has their own way of mourning. So mine is, I chose to do it this way. So I usually listen to something maybe once a day, maybe twice a day about Kobe, but outside of that, I'm doing something else. But I choose to look at his, the things that he left behind that's positive, the things that he did in his life while he was here, and celebrate him, not be so much sad, because I know he wouldn't want us to be sad. He would want us to celebrate his life.
Yes, and on that note, they showed a video clipping of those words that you just said, Vicky, that they were interviewing him, and he said, we got to live life and keep it moving. So we gonna keep it moving with this radio show right now.
Yep.
Okay.
That's right.
What else happened? And I think we finished with Tunnel Vision hot off the press. Let's see. Church. Never mind. I had a blank moment.
DJ Dika, you got blank. Oh
yeah,
my God,
shut up. That is a true statement. That is a true statement. Anyhow, for real, I don't even know what to do with myself.
Well, I want to put a nugget out there.
Please do help me out.
This is a random nugget, but I just wanted to encourage our listeners, whether you're old, new, fam, friends, whomever you are, someone we don't know. There's hope. There is a lot of things that we can seek out. You still can pursue your dreams. I just want to encourage everyone to make sure you get your credit straight, because there's a lot of things that you can do with a good credit score, with your FICO score being 7, 8. Some people go above 8, but I'm just saying that more opportunities come your way if you have your credit up to par. And then it's not too late for you to fix your credit. I'm not saying that I'm a credit repair person, but hint in the future. But I'm just saying that it's not late for you to get your credit straight. There's so many opportunities. If you have your credit in the right way, the right score, it can even help you to get good paying jobs. Matter of fact, if your credit is low, it can prevent you from getting a good paying job. Nowadays, I heard they even checking your credit for life insurance policy, because they like, I don't know if I should insure them or they won't get this good price. They make you have a higher price. They checking your credit for car insurance and basing that on how much you're going to have to pay monthly or yearly, annually. So it's very important. And then also just having a good credit score will open up doors of opportunity. So my nugget is educate yourself on credit and what you can do with it. And then the last thing I want to say is that you need to protect your credit. Protect your credit. And because there are people out there, as you fixing your credit, there's people that will try to come and remember I said, we're going to use try in this situation. There are people that will come and try to do identity theft and take your use your credit for their own gain, and that's illegal. So I just want you to know that. But just be encouraged and work on those things. And believe me, mark my word, whether you tell me or not, I know that things will be better if you get your credit straight. That was what I wanted to share.
Yes. Miss Vicky has become very knowledgeable in the finances, and she done met her new friend is YouTube. I'm just saying because she's.
Oh yeah, your resources are YouTube. Yeah, podcasts. Podcasts. It's a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and they got some buffoonery on the podcasts as well. But I'm saying there's a lot of good, rich knowledge on the podcast too.
Wow. Yes, as I was saying, YouTube became Miss Vicky's friend because she blowing up my phone. Listen to this. Listen to that. Listen to this. Listen to this. And then she gave me a dang sister assignment. I'm like, what? Come on now. So that's like, man, I'm getting in trouble. She was like, I want you to listen to this, not as, business or advocacy, just sister. So I wasn't trying to listen to it because she'd been telling me for a minute. But when she did that sister card, I was like, okay, this is serious. Let me watch it.
So what team do you want for the Super Bowl? What?
Kansas City.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're on the same team. I mean, to be honest with you, if the 49ers win, I won't be mad because that's not my team, but I chose Kansas City over the 49ers. Matter of fact, I wished that the Ravens could have had made it to the Super Bowl. That would have been a good game. But to be honest with you, I think this is going to be a good game. 49ers has really been putting in work, and we know Kansas City is like, hey, they ain't even got to talk about it. They've been about it. So
yes.
So I really think that's going to be a good game. I'm excited. I can't wait to see it.
And the reason why I was hesitating, because I think the game is still going to be on. And we're missing some of it because we're doing the show right now. So I'm hoping that by the time we finish, Kansas City will have won. They deserve to go. They haven't been to the Super Bowl since the first Super Bowl. You know how long that is? They old. They older. The Super Bowl is older than me.
Well, you said we gonna miss it. No, we not. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna take a break, and it's gonna be recorded. So just in case if it's something I need to see. And then we're gonna do the show and we're gonna go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised. Miss Vicky always has an answer. She always has an answer for everything. It don't matter if this is blue, this is white. I'm like, okay, and I'm the one that always have the questions. Sometimes I be getting them on. I'm like, okay, you got an answer for that? Yeah, she do. But anyway,
we all jokes aside. Actually, we did a pre-recorded show, so we will be sitting there watching the game. So don't trip. Just like y'all gonna be sitting there watching it, we are. So by the time you hear the show, we're gonna be. It's pre-recorded, so because we're gonna have our moment and watch the show. Watch the game.
So we're pre-recording for Super Bowl, and we'll be back live next week. All right then. So are we ready to get into our topic, Miss Vicky?
Sure.
Okay. So we got a lot of things we want to talk about. I think last week we played a pre-recorded show as well. The week before that, when we mentioned this podcast that we were talking about, we mentioned this podcast that we've been listening to, and it was an interview of